Good morning. Here we are.
Good morning.
Yeah, here we are in our rawness. We just woke up. We're having our morning coffee. Pippi just sat down with me and I started discussing with her in regards to a post that I put on Facebook today. And I read it to her and she says, "That's amazing. That's great. Who said that?" And I said, "Me." Ironically, it's there's all kinds of ironicness in this this video, in regards to insecurity being the origin of a cancer on this planet right now within humanity. Yeah. And it changes the idea of ourselves to myself. I know that everybody desires to be unique. Mm-hmm. But we desire to be unique through our accumulations and what we accomplish. Yeah. Rather than just being the real who that we are. Yeah. And Pippi told me this beautiful story.
Yeah, so it's really like cool that that he wrote that this morning, because as I'm looking out the kitchen window, all these birds are out. It's beautiful outside. The sun is really, really strong and powerful, and I love the birds. And I see these birds flying around. We have this tall grass outside our window, and I think he'll show you that in a second. And we saw these birds. These birds are just flying around, but this one bird kept landing on this one slither of tall grass. And every time it landed, it fell down. And I watched this bird do this about 7 times. Now, the other birds were like landing on the grass, and they were firmly, the foundation of that grass, blades of grass were firm enough to hold them up. But this bird kept going at it and kept falling all the way down. I mean, he held on one time, and I thought he almost had it, but the blade of grass was going further and further down. And then finally, it flew onto another tall grass patch and landed with this other bird. And then they both started falling. And then it flew off and then landed on a blade of grass that was strong enough to hold them. The foundation was strong enough to hold them. And I just thought to myself, we so want to fly off into the direction of our calling, but so many times our foundation is not strong enough for us to be able to do it, and we fall. If we build our foundation, it's strong enough with our belief systems, the thoughts that we choose to leap from, then we can actually stand strong. I just thought that was something, because there was this little bird wanting to be an individual and stand on this one blade of grass, and that grass could not hold him. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah. So are you saying that we need to build the foundations?
Actually, what I'm saying is that the foundations have already been built for us by the programming that we've already have endured. And so...
Have endured?
Well, we have grown up to understand. And sometimes those...
Well, this editing is going to be killer. The editing of this tape is going to be killer.
Well, the thing is that we have a set of beliefs and thoughts that we have created our foundation that we live on. And then there's a moment in our awakening that those thoughts and foundations are no longer, or thoughts and beliefs are no longer supporting us. And we try to leap off into a new world of understanding. And yet we haven't.
Or in the bird's case, even jumping over to a understanding or a foundation that's supporting somebody else,
yeah,
another bird, and finding out that those two things don't support
Both of them. Because really,
So it's a really a weirdness that we get to be unique, and we desire to have others' assistance and connectivity. Man, this is all over the place.
it comes down to the one thing, and the one thing is that until we understand that we are all connected in everything, because we're all energy, and until we really understand that understanding that is the foundation.
A lot of understandings.
Well, it is the truth. You will constantly find yourself falling because you haven't built a strong enough foundation for yourself to understand.
Can we do this in a question form rather than coming across like
I'm speaking from me.
experts?
I'm just speaking from my own
Yeah.
space. Okay, let's do it.
Well, if you live in a world of right and wrong, good and bad, duality, you know, the question that you asked me was, it's okay, it's not wrong to be individual. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you just asked?
What I said was it's okay. Yes, I did. I said it's okay to be individual.
If you live in a world where there's things that it's not okay, or you could live in a world that there is no okay or wrong or right, but there is only that which serves you.
Yes, I agree with that.
So you use the analogy of the ocean, and the ocean is made up of individual drops of water, each water being unique, and yet each drop of water consisting of the whole of the ocean.
Right.
So each drop of water has the same saline solution, the same wetness, the same seaweed molecules and fish poop and decay, whatever goes into the ocean. Each drop of water has it uniquely, individually, but on a whole, it makes up the ocean. Mm-hmm. And the ocean evaporates and it goes into rain, and it rains and it becomes ocean, more ocean, or rivers or ponds or puddles or clouds, mm-hmm. all expressing themselves individually, mm-hmm. yet being all one. Likewise with humanity.
Yes.
We are all expressing ourselves individually as different, yet we're all one.
Yet we're all one. Yet we're all connected.
But does the drop of water define itself as what it is externally rather than what it is internally? I think that
And that is it right there.
What?
How are we defining ourselves? Are we defining ourselves externally, or are we defining ourselves internally?
Okay. And with that, we will bid you a beautiful and exciting and glorious day.
I don't think we should leave you at this point.
I think we should, or we can. I think we can.
I think we could stay.
Yeah, but I think people need to chew on what we just threw out there. Love you.
Love you.
Have a wonderful day. Bye.